this cartoonish figure, which I just put it in here. You know, we tend to become either on the persecutor. Okay, this is called drama triangle, which might be quite unusual for you, but I'll try to explain. You know, we tend to play all the time these three roles. Yeah, either we are victims. So I'm the poor woman, wife, whose husband all the time at work, and I'm 4 hours looking after my children. No fun to do, no outing, nothing in the life. Life is boring. So much work to do. This is my victim role, yeah? And then, because these feelings are there, I'm putting the lid on because I'm hurt, I'm in pain, I'm so much in grief. What I'm going to do? Where I'm going to throw? What do you think? Where? Somebody else who has nothing to do with it.
Always conference, talking about the husband.
Exactly. So maybe we'll go somewhere else to throw. Maybe I have my friend who is closer to me, and I can offload my chest, and I will be angry at her, and I'll be snapping at her, and it's not her fault, but because I don't say that to somebody else, I can just throw it on her, isn't it? And so I'm victim at one side, and I'm prosecutor on the other side, which is like throwing everything. And then the third one is rescuer, but we'll not go there. But normally, generally, this is our normal routine. We become victim one side. So one side I'm the poor fellow, and the other side I'm just a growling tiger. It's all the time growl. Yeah. Okay. This another thing I have heard so many times in my sessions, and it's very interesting. You know why, sister, I'm angry? Because my family is angry, and because I'm coming from warm-blooded, family, and I feel like it's like animals who are cold-blooded and warm-blooded. I've never heard about, except polar bear and those guys. But we created that within ourselves, However, that's true that if a child is brought up in an angry family, he will be angry. Either he will be angry, or going back to the drama triangle, he'll be victim. Completely kind of you want him to say something, he's going no good because he's becoming so submissive. He learned that he has become submissive. Now, don't imagine that because you would say that would be a brilliant child. Perfect, we'll be an angry family. No. He will lash it out, not today, in front of you, but somebody else. Have you ever seen the husbands who abuse the women? Physically abuse, ta. You must have heard the stories. In Asians, it's very normal, isn't it? And then we quote the hadiths and Quran ayat, which I am never familiar with in concern with that. Subhanallah, that makes me angry actually. But husbands who hit women, why they hit their wives? Because some way around the line, they have seen their fathers doing the same, isn't it? At that time, nothing was in their control. When they had control, they hit their wives. Because that is a vicious cycle. That is something. So a submissive child today who is sitting like that, don't you think he will sit like that forever? Because one day he will have a beard and a mustache and all the control in his hand. Then he's going to be the most abusive father or husband. Do you want your children to be like that? Of course not. So we need to provide a household which is not non-abusive.